More Final Fantasy 16. We really are getting closer to the game now. We got to finish up these last side quests and hunts, and then it's time for the final boss. We got a lot more side quests, as you can see. So, well, right now we're going to go down the list, and then once we get to the list, or through the list, we'll see what's left and continue on, finish it up. Because my goal is to finish up the rest of the side quests and the hunts this stream, and then we will. All right, so we're looking for Three's Company. All right. Three's Company. All right, so it'll be right there. So it'll be the closest. Probably there. Okay. So we're just going to go down the list.
Did you see that too?
And just do all of these side quests, and then just continue on with all the side quests. We'll finish up every single side quest and hunt, and then we can continue on with the final boss of the game. By then we'll have the ultimate weapon unlocked. Because we're just missing one little piece for the ultimate weapon. We're not going to fight right now. So our goal is just to get down to the... Just finish up everything. Hello, Toggle. Something I haven't done this stream yet. Where are you, buddy? Pet the dog! Alright, so what we got for this side quest?
Turn, coats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have! Allow me. I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal. Oblige. This won't take long.
Alrighty.
You're right. It won't. Man, finish him.
Yep. Alright. Easy enough.
A little longer than I'd liked.
Haha.
Field
Marshal
Marshal,
have, I presume.
Are either of you injured? No, my lord.
You arrived just as our escort turned on us. Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore, but I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard and uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis, or is Sid the outlaw more to your liking?
Haha.
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have to answer one question.
Okay.
What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we can live, how we can die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those whom we don't see eye to eye.
Good answer.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw.
Haha.
I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control.
All right.
Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words,
They ain't gonna listen.
we will need an envoy, one who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered, but I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I'm no just a person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Is it Otto?
Kindly choose.
I can't remember. I actually can't remember who it is.
The outlaw and ourselves if we're to make it through this? Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
I'm gonna guess it's Otto.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde. And I will see that my associate joins you there.
All right.
Lord. An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin.
Ah, Quentin.
I hope I can convince him at least.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so he's right there. So go to Orville Downs and it'll be right over here. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to remember where exactly they're all at. Right over there. Here I come, Quentin. Going through all of your crops. Oopsie! Yeah, my goal is to finish up all the side quests and hunts.
I made sure our fallen comrades were laid to rest.
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him now.
Hello, Quentin.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotan gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking? How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best.
That's true.
If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tunn's filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family, don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I meant.
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
We'll try.
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Portazolda. I can arrange for a party of curse breakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long.
Well, not if we have anything to say about it.
My uncle wanted to know that his plan is taking shape.
Alright, so now we're going to travel all over. Alright, luckily we got a fast travel all over here. Hello.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
It wasn't easy to convince him, though.
He's accompanying him back to your manor in Portazolda as we speak. They will await your return there, as will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quentin would probably call me one of his, but yes,
True.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier.
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quentin can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations.
How the fuck you manage that?
It did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected.
Was it mid?
From who?
Why, you, my boy.
Ah,
Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of
oh, yeah, that we did.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosened, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience. Would you?
Yeah, we're heading there.
Of course, Uncle.
All right. Still waiting on that one more piece to get the ultimate weapon. All right. So now we're at the manor. Let's see what we got here for the plan.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with that caching?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That isn't less than have them turn as well.
No.
Well, that's certainly 8 less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a bandit girl. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you send them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion.
Quentin Smart.
Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself the bloody outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
And they're going nowhere with it.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they
Let's
will
hope.
follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Balestia, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a long side quest with so many cutscenes.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its soprano, and there is no better cranial than you, Clive. I want you to take this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will.
That could be something else we can put on our chambers.
Thank you, Uncle.
Alright, so there's another quest complete. Slowly and surely, we're knocking them away. Oh, Lord. Alright, slowly and surely we're knocking them away. So now we got to go to visit Torgal. So we have to do the Torgal quest now. Which will be right there.
Damn distraction is what it is. Now back to work.
Alright, so now we got Torgal now. There's still a lot, even after we finish up all these, there's still a lot more side quests to do, so. It's just nice to have a controller that's not messed up anymore. Alright, so now we're gonna go through here. I gotta make sure that what piece we're missing for the ultimate weapon. So we're missing one dark steel still. Okay. Alright, Torgal, you're next. Alright, what now, Torgal?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that accent of yours.
From sea, that's where. On the day you brought him home.
Oh, okay.
How long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
Makes sense.
What's wrong, boy?
I'll take like he's not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
He doesn't want to. I guess he hasn't found what he's looking for yet.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Alright, so we're gonna follow Torgal and see where he wants us to go.
Quick, can't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend, dear.
Only because he doesn't talk about all the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Alright, so where did Torgal go? Where's he at? Oh, he's over here. Hey, Torgal, where are we going?
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
Ah!
Why don't we try the rookery?
Alright, so now we're heading back.
I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To port it over then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Alright, so now we're looking for one called More Than Words. Oh, it's right there. Okay. It's like literally right there in Polisoke. Okay, easy enough. Here it is. Where are you taking us, boy? Torgo, where the fuck are you taking us?
After all these years. Lots smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim away. I wasn't being serious. You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold the third. If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
By the way, new flavor of Mountain Dew. It's called Baja Cabo Citrus. It's like a tropical Baja Blast. It's pretty decent.
This place has SG's. Rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Alright.
Race you there. I bet I can still beat you.
Look like a treehouse of sort. This would be kind of cool little place to hang out at.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgo?
How do you expect Torgo to get up there? Oh, somehow he gets up there. I mean, it's a Final Fantasy game.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince. Shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things, perhaps. What is it, boy?
Oh, there's a sword.
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix. Did you bring these here?
Oh, it's his training sword.
Well. You never stopped looking for me. Did you, boy?
Aww.
Thank you. Torgo.
Aww.
For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we?
And that can be something else we can put in the room.
So I don't forget either.
But there's more to it. Alright, I guess there's more to it.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgo. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're coming.
Ah, the hill that looks over the kingdom. It's pretty.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torval. Let's go.
Aw. That was a sweet one.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Alright, so now we need to go back to speak with, Vivian. That's our next one. We're slowly getting through all of them. Alright, next up will be Vivian. Alright, Vivian, what we got now? One called An Inconvenient Truth. Alright, Vivian, what do you got?
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help.
Oh yeah, we gotta find a book.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps
Alright.
it's best that you hear the details.
So now we're gonna be looking for a book for her.
Forgive me, but this book, it set me on the path to becoming...
Alright. So we gotta go talk to Holmes. I'll go ahead and go to the chambers to show off what we got now, too. Oh, the tone. This way. Show you all the little stuff I have now. We're getting close to the end of the Wall of Memories. We got that one now, the Trinity Accord, and the Sword. Alright. Bringing together 3 men from different backgrounds was not to be without some difficulty. However, some come together we did for a better Valisthea. The true identity was about a first step. A longer, more bitter journey awaits us all. One that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another while on the road there. You have paved the road for us with the courage, Clive. Now we must have the courage to walk it. Aww. The two of you have been together for what it feels like a lifetime now, but are still likely to have to learn from the hound of yours. Aye, he stepped in front of a bloody, raging behemoth to protecting you, but that doesn't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of Koopa nuts. You do good to remember that. True. Alright, we're going to head over to Hippocrates now. Slowly starting to get all of these side quests wound down. It's not all of them by any stretch of the imagination what we've accepted so far, but, I mean, we can see where we're at after we finish them up. Right, Harp. Alright, Tomes, what do you got to say? We need a book! We need a book!
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
And you seek a rare gem indeed.
Ah.
Whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips.
Yep, we have.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Oh boy.
Coveters of secrets, a clandestine organization committed to the collection.
So it's kind of like Joshua's
texts and technologies.
little shadow group. Can't remember the name of it.
Chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known.
That's what she wants.
Or so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why? Secrecy is the executive's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving their trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executor.
We're going to have to find these executors.
Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
My aunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm.
Oh Lord, yay.
So across the strait, I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many...
Of course, there's always a backup plan.
If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book...
Very well. I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Alright.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have a few new notes that might interest you. What subject shall we consider today?
Alright, so now next up, we'll head it way over here. To the village of Garnick over here. And let's see if we can find this book. Is there a side quest? Oh, there is another side quest over here. Oh, God. We'll be heading back this way soon, guys. So we're just going down the list right now, see what we got left. Alright, so this ain't going to be even all the side quests, but we'll get through it. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Thanks, Cal. The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Okay. Really? You make us go all the fuck around? Alright. Fuck. This is his house, by the way. In the wake of the tragic fire at Aeronova in 873 VN, and the subsequent completion of our highly practiced intelligencers, all mainland strongholds were instructed to redo double training and clandestine maneuvers, improvised weaponry, and assassination techniques to dispatch promised volunteers to shown here for inspection. This report details about the stronghold by Garrick and invigorating Walloon's ranks of esteemed intelligencers. Okay?
This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks?
While the flower of blackened root, the latter of which gives out an inky gel when cut or crushed. The tribesmen of Northern Storm pricked their skin with oaken needles soaked in such, drawing curious patterns along their arms and legs in honor of help of the heathen gods. The Gauls, blah, 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 should have slipped the needle in the young lord's life and set at the skin pig, blah, 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 blah.
His interests were certainly varied.
No spirit or sprite appears more often in Palestinian folktales than the humble Moogle. Though they are occasionally painted as mischievous souls akin to pixies or imps, most stories depict them as clumsy, yet congenial spirits who delight on helping mankind with their daily labors. They are said to have sweet tooths, leading to the common superstition that one must not leave cakes or other sweetmeats uncovered overnight, lest not remain but crumbs come morning. In appearance, they are described as covered head to toe in soft white fur, excepting the small dark wings by which they are somehow able to take flight, and the broadly colored pom-poms that protrude from the top of their heads, and that there is one small detail regarding the Moogle that most find more remarkable than any of the orb that follows the brow, the fact that the creatures actually exist. Well, yeah, we have one. Preposterous, I hear you cry. Everyone knows that the Moogles are stuff of legend, I quite agree, but every legend has its basis on truth. In the case of the Moogle, the fact may be not noticed similar in the fiction. Ancient bestiaries list a white mole whose feet do not touch the ground among the beasts of the realm. An illustration beside the name is other than the Moogle. Of course, it is true that the creatures are not known to still survive in their twins in the modern, perhaps miniature, yeah. Well, we have one. Well, there you go. The emergence of the first adepts were widely heralded as a gift from the gods. Indeed, the title which shows the gift came to the commonly known as the contraction of the bearer of the holy heavenly blessing, the wording used by the tribute of blah 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 blah. The diverse nation of the time was unanimous in the disapproval of funding of the church. What began with beatings and street shots then spilled over to an all-out war that consumed a great part of the twins for a nigh generation and decimated the population of men of various growth. The Luja blood had stained the land crimson and left the area more tasking marked than the minds of the Palestinian people. After the Bears' vast resistance was crushed, the nation of Palestine came together to sign the Continental Accord and initiated the system of slavery that persists along the rim to this day. The Ronald phrase, bearers are other than human, has its roots in the bitter war of the years before, being the unblessed only cause for the calamitous refusal to allow the blessed to sign on dailies.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the highway.
Alright. Now we're gonna try to leave Garrick, and guess what's gonna happen? We're probably gonna get attacked by the executors.
Leaving so soon, stranger. We've been watching you from a distance.
So they're the executors.
Subtle. I know who you are.
And we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its content shall
They just want to get rid of the book completely. Wipe it from history.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let anyone erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Yeah, here comes our executors.
Let's see, shall we?
Alright. There we go. Ow. 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 Got him. Not too bad, though. All right.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
Yeah?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers.
He's opening up like parallel universes and stuff, kind of.
Believe that a set of events occurred for a reason. That belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth.
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book for now. The world is small. We shall meet again.
Okay.
Until then.
Wait.
And he gone.
Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Okay. We got it. Vivian, here's your damn book.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief, and that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
Putting this up while I'm thinking about it.
Its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready by every corner of the realm.
If I get any more games and stuff right now, I have no idea where I'm going to put it at. I'll have to show y'all, like, my, thingamajig.
At the prospect of its utterance.
Yeah, it's so full. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll have to figure out, like, exactly, probably get me another shelf or something. But the problem is I don't know where to put another shelf at right now. Might get me another shelf to put my Super Nintendo, 64 games, Sega Genesis games, all that stuff, like, on that shelf for right now. Then I have it here, just my, you know, stuff. I don't know.
One of us.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective.
51 minutes, we've only got done with, like, 3 side quests. God damn. It's going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I thought maybe I could finish up all the side quests this stream, but I don't know if I'll be able to. It'll be alright. We'll get done what we can get done.
Belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Alright. Got another side quest done? Hey! Another one done! Slowly and surely we're whittling it. Oh, we got another, oh, we got a hunt board now. We got we got the Wailing Banshee to worry about. It's over in Garnet. Might as well go take care of that. I mean, we know where Garnet's at anyway. Might as well go ahead and take care of that anyway. The Wailing Banshee. I'm going to go knock this hunt off. I mean, we're already.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
We might as well go ahead and just take care of it while we're here. If it's in Garrick, it's not going to be hard to find because Garrick's kind of a small place. As you can see, we're starting over. The next side quest we're starting over will be mid. Alright, so let's see if we can find this Banshee. Well, there it is. Oh, god damn, it's one of Benedicta guys. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. Shit. Luckily, it shouldn't be too hard. We're at a higher level than it. When we can stagger it, we'll really be able to start doing some damage to it. Alright. I'm on. Alright. Never thought you would see one of these guys again, though. Didn't you? Almost. Got it. Not too bad, not too bad. Still not what I need for the ultimate weapon, but we're getting there. Alright. So back to here, and now we're going to head to mid. Now see, okay, so it's going to be more than one stream about these final quests, but we'll get it done. I thought maybe I could finish them up, but every time you look, there's another quest being unlocked. We're going to just do what we can. Do we have that dark steel yet?
What do I owe you? So would it be?
No, we still need a dark steel. Okay. Alright, next up will be mid.
Say what you will.
Alright, right at 1 hour. Finished up, well, 3 or 4 side quests and another hunt. Okay. And we still got a ways to go on the side quest. Like I said, every time you look, there's another side quest being unlocked. But we're going to do what we can to get done. So mid's next. Hey, mid. What we got?
If you have that.
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't get to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies.
Try to get the Enterprise.
I'm trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm going to do something about it. The Fallen had the chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if the Godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
What we need.
First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Orville. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast of the monster.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who has to help, remember?
Oh, God.
I should speak with Ulrich.
Alright, well, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom and stuff like that. Then after that, like you said, every time we look around, there's just more and more side quests. We're not going to get done with these side quests tonight like I thought we were, but we'll be alright. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so next up will be...
Let's break us before I set off a roll tail. See, can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Alright, so next up will be... Let's go talk to the Curse Breaker. We're slowly whittling them down, but it's not going fast enough. I thought we maybe be able to finish up the side quest tonight, but it doesn't look like we are because every time we look, there's more being unlocked. Yay! Let's see.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you? Only if you want it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas? Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Of course.
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do? Well, with shells, the older the harder.
That was actually another hunt.
Ancient adamantus down in Carava, near old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has. I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. So we'll go to Ald Hill first. Might as well just take care of this with right here anyway, so. I think this is actually another hunt. Alright.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, where would you hide?
Right over here.
Straight out now.
There it is.
Found him.
And it's not a hunt. Alright. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Ow! There we go. Got him. The first one's out of the way. Nobody's got to go get the oil. All right.
If Mid needs another, she can come get it.
So luckily the oil is right here, so it's not going to be like. Right over here. There's one of them.
Mid's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Here's the other one, way over here.
I better get materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Alright, so that wasn't too bad.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
You make it sound like I have to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left,
Of course.
I realised I've got a 1 and a 0 and a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though that's the problem. Gears that smaller are bastard to make, and I may have lost the one that one spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scale, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The youngins? But why would they? You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that car.
Alright. Kids.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it?
What is it?
It's an airship.
I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look. I found it.
Exactly what we needed. It wasn't too hard.
Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
You're welcome. Hopefully this is it for you, Mid.
Not exactly. She's preoccupied.
Well,
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Five.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place? Well, you just wait and see.
That should do it. Here goes nothing.
Wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I'm so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flight. It won't be long till they
That's true.
down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums.
That's why you never see the airship fly in this game. Right here.
Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. First time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And you were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that.
Sid's more smarter than his own good sometimes.
Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm going to take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find
Smart
it.
idea.
A really hard one. So that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
So that's why you never see the airship fly in this game.
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one? Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so there's another side quest finished. Or I thought.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it isn't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good ones left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Alright, there we go. Another side quest complete. And I'm about to get a level up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And we get the model airship. Well, I thought that was going to be a level up. God, alright. So the next one is the literacy of errors, which is over there, back over here. So we're heading over here to the Bad Back Observatory.
Let's go.
Can't remember what the side quest is for, but we're heading that direction. Hopefully I can get at least some of the side quests on this list right now. And then maybe we can start the last bunch of side quests to see what we're at. Alright. Let's just get rid of you. Alright. See what we got here.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry.
Oh, yeah, we gotta find a registry. That's right. But of course, it's not gonna be easy because look, we got a Akashic flood here. Today's exercise will consist of the press yard, 20 sandbags for each duration of construction shall dictate. The furnace, burn intensity to the gradually increase. Live combat, 1 of the 3 hellhounds depending on performance.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
The Kingdom of Elude heavily incorporates this institution wherein juvenile bearers are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves a service to the Smith soldiers. Candidates coming to the Christmas curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of all with haste. The beginning are strictly reserved for the uncursed, battery disposable within their bounds is punishable by death.
Disposed of. I wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
I recently learned that my own daughter was among the children turned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much of a thought of her since holding her to the authorities as a babe. The inquirers with the military confirmed it was her. I've been torturing my own flesh and blood, and now I see her everywhere. Today one of the children smiled at me in the hopes of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her smile. The smile she inherited from her mother, the mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughter, my wife, all of them. All these children that have died from my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer. And so I decided tomorrow I too must die. It will be the last order I give these poor wretches. The last torment I signed them subject to them. I will command them to tear me from limb to limb and infer my accursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reach the sign of supplication. Beside me my shame, my curse, all the records of their names, all of those I have wronged.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Well, let's find out.
A full white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here?
Let's find out.
There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Hon, 10-year-olds, I'm going to have some come to air conditioning, electrification, emancipation, Bruno, Joanna, Reinhard, Martha, and then blah, blah, blah. Reinhard, Martha, Lothar, Dietrich.
So many names. This place will slow down. Where is the architect of all this misery?
Oh, yeah. You think you thought it was gonna be this easy?
This place is cursed.
All right. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It's done. And we got the registry. I thought I got a level up, and now I have a level up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, so let's see. All right, what we got here? Come on, buddy. We got your thing.
I hear that you traveled to Ash. Sid, did you by any chance?
I did.
All right.
I may? The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of the body, nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived.
I don't know.
All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Tom.
But why did I make it out alive when so many others died in that awful...
Because you have a higher purpose.
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid,
You're welcome.
I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Barbach and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valistia will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity.
You're welcome. And here's another quest. Alright, so the next one... Okay, we're finally starting to get to the end of this list. Martha's West, and we're going to talk to. There's 3 merchants apparently to talk to. All right, I'm trying to remember what we do, but let's see what we got.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, then I'm your man.
A silver
Oh,
chocolate.
that's right.
Or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago, claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some guide hall not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's go stock up while we're here, real quick.
Anything catch your eye? Much obliged. Take care there, eh?
All right, so now we got to find 2 more merchants.
Got a few rooms going spare, eh? You want a bed for the night? I'll build a barricade so sturdy.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bears away to Eastport has my thanks.
Look, Daddy. It's shining so brightly. Isn't it pretty?
Wonder if there's any actually in here. Actually doesn't look like it. Okay.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, thousands of cash jars.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits, but give them a little wine, a little company, and the tears soon begin to flow.
Yeah, yeah.
Trust yourself, soldier.
Oh, okay, here's the next one.
How to, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of ice stream?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years.
What about our chocobo? Isn't that considered service?
Their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
I've got breeds of all shapes and sizes, colours and shelter.
And that'll be down there, so.
We've got a few rooms going spare, eh? You want a bed for the night?
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers away to Eastport has my thanks.
Ah, here you are.
Can I help with something? You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal it through, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was the silver chocobos in there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a man.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Okay.
A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's ride.
The closest one will be up here at Eastpool. All right. I'm not worried about them.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
Probably over here.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Well, let's go take a look around.
I don't hear anything.
There is a feather now.
Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather from my friend.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
We got it. So now let's go back to Gav. Turn this in. Finish up another side quest. We got one more side quest left on this list, and then we'll start to see what we got left on side quest. Start the rest of the side quest to see what we got for the next stream. Because, like I said, I thought I was going to be able to finish them all tonight, but there's no way.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is?
Yeah?
Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long. Even if you hadn't turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, That's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me is a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? Ladies? But it weren't your rapist, Sid. Ask me what have I earned at.
Good job.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't got my trial yet. There we go.
Oh, that's cute. That's a cute carving.
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living. Now, will I? I should go and see if that is a wig.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
So to the infirmary. Alright, yeah, I thought I'd be able to finish up all the side quests tonight. There ain't no way in hell. So there was a lot more than I expected. But we're going to finish up this list at least, and then we'll start the next batch, see what we got left, and then we'll take it from there.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We make them up north when a bear's on the way. I mean, a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family.
Aww.
I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive. Fancy a switch off. I'm thirsty.
I can be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
What do you mean?
Ed might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times.
You have a crush on her.
It wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Tom.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage.
Yeah, he's got us out of a bunch of binds.
I know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are, after founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Roosevelt. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
You.
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Goat. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
That's true.
I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Gotta get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
You're welcome.
I know.
And there we go. Another class complete. Yay! Alright, so now we're going to do the last side quest on this for now. It's right here. Joshua.
It's just a big...
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business.
you say? Mount Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Okay. All right, back in just 1 second. I was gonna use the bathroom. We'll do this last side quest, and then we'll accept all the other side quests that we have, and then we'll probably call it a video. So, right back. Oh, hey, sorry, I was in the bathroom. Sorry about that. I've been trying to just take care of side quests and hunts, and I thought I would be able to take care of all of them tonight, but every time I finish one, another one pops up, so it's going to take another stream to finish them. I at least want to take care of this one first. And, just take care of this one first. Then I'm going to go around and take care of all the side quests that need to be accepted. And hopefully that'll be the rest of them. In the next stream, I'll finish up the rest of them. Then we can go to the final boss to finish up the game. I forgot how many freaking side quests there are at the end of the game.
This is the place. I'm sorry, Clive.
Yeah, the flowers that Jill loves are dead.
There's no weapons spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps. It's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Yeah.
To the hideaway then.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, there's every time I look, there's more side. Yeah, as you can see, there's more side quests and another side quest and another side quest, and they just keep unlocking, coming out. So I thought I was able to finish them all up tonight because I had a list of about 10 of them, but they didn't. I didn't quite finish them, so. But I'm at least taking care of the last one on the list now. Then I'm gonna go around and accept all the side quests that are available. I still need to get this last piece for the ultimate weapon. There's one piece I need to get the ultimate weapon unlocked. See, the ultimate weapon is that right there. We're missing one dark steel, as you can see. I want to have that before I fight the final boss. Even though the final boss of this game, Ultima, is really not that hard. Ultima's actually on the easier side of final bosses of the series. But it's still nice to have the ultimate weapon. So we're going to find out, where we can find some snow daisies at. Do you know any?
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place.
Well, we already looked at Man's Hill. That's where we were just at.
Both have similar climes and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the royal meadows in Sembrak.
The fields beyond Northridge. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recall that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafast Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Alright. So now, let's see, that is up here. And we're going to go over here. Yeah, so we still have probably about maybe 10 more side quests and about a few more hunts. So it's going to be interesting.
The garrison threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak.
So we'll just have to see what we got left. I know one of these side quests is bound to give me the last piece of what we need for the ultimate weapon, but I'm running out of options here. So how are you doing? How are you doing this evening, Smoochie?
Welcome back. Afraid to give you any trouble.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm actually taking I actually took today off from work. Well, I had to because my mom. I'm doing well, my friend. Yeah, you know, taxes are past due, dude. Taxes are past due. What are you doing?
Start. Yotei mentioned the coast. We can start there.
Well, I can't even say anything. I didn't do taxes for like 3 years, so I did them. I finally did them this year after not doing them for 3 years, and yeah, I kind of oh, property taxes. Okay, I was about to say. That's one thing. Okay, I mean, I do have to work. We do have property. Oh God, no, not a cash check. Fuck. 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 I do. I mean, we do have property taxes, but I live in my mom and dad's old house, so they still worry about the property taxes. But when it, I mean, eventually when they pass. Nah, dude, I get that shit taken care of in the gym. Oh yeah, that's that. Unfortunately, my dumb ass didn't take care of it for like 3 years. All right, well, where's these freaking flowers at? And I finally did them this year, and I owe money, a lot of money. Oh, a lot more in taxes than you think. Ooh, I bet the RS was all sorts of yeah. Oh, like $2,800 in taxes. All right, where the hell are these flowers at? Flowers. Flowers. Ouch, I had a surprise here when I owed because I wasn't a homeowner for like 3 years. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the thing is crazy with me is that even after all my everything and all my deductions and everything like that, I still owed $2,800. And it was because the person that prepared my taxes said that they're not taking out enough of my own taxes at my job. They said I need to get more taken out. Where the hell are these freaking flowers? Are they over here? Ideally, end up with a zero balance. No refund, nothing. Oh, difficult to do, though. I hope. It didn't quite. Oh, there they are. That's what I was looking for. I was too far up. Okay, there they are. Okay. And of course, it's never this easy. Of course, it's never this easy.
Let's hope this is the last one. Only one way to find out.
Come on, let's do some Mega Flare. Ow! Come on! I'm almost done. I mean, I'm literally almost done with this game, though. Like I said, I'm just got these last side quests to deal with, and then we're off to the main boss, the final boss of the game. Like I said, I thought I was gonna be able to finish up all the side quests tonight, but it didn't quite work out. So. Oh God! More enemies! Oh God, where? Okay. You deal with them! Alright, now, we took care of the big mama jumbo. We've got these little guys now. There we go. Done! Woohoo! After I finish up this game, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. I'll probably do Popcorn Rocket.
It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Bring Jill!
Do you think Jill will like them?
Yeah. I've beaten it several times. Trust me, I know.
Let's go.
Because if you remember, when Allie was doing that little competition, like who got the highest score and all that kind of stuff, I think it came down between me and you, if I remember correctly. It kind of reminds me of Ikaruga. Oh, yeah, I did beat it. It reminds me of Ikaruga and Toho. All right, where are you at, Jill? Oh, you're up here. Go ahead and stock up while we're here.
It's a dangerous world out there.
I love Ikaruga. Yeah, Ikaruga's hard, but I like Ikaruga. Toho's fun, too. Depends which Toho, though. Some of the older Tohos can be a little junky, but, you know, as you get further into the series, like maybe Toho 6, 10, 15, and all that kind of stuff, they are, they get better.
There's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
The childhood friend that's come to, like, kind of lovers sat there naked in this game.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line.
Arranged marriage, of course.
Asked me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks.
So I like to try to be quiet during some of these cutscenes, especially since it's wrapping up stories, you know.
I'll never forget that feeling.
That's our good doggo. The only game audio we hear, I think, is coming in through your mic. Oh. I'll have to adjust that. I'm not sure exactly how to adjust that. Okay. I will have to adjust that then.
No? What?
I'll have to look into that and figure out how to adjust that, because I'm not exactly sure what to do.
And from there I saw
Yeah, I'm using OBS.
petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how
Well, I'm playing on a console. I'm using a capture card to run it to the PC. I got Elgato HD 60S. So I'm playing it on the PS5. Like I said, I'm using the capture card.
And you have again and again.
Where do you see us? This is over.
Alright. Oh, I think I see what happened. I'll have to adjust that. Let me see.
Don't know.
How's that?
Not here though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
That's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Because there was the slight echoes, so we're getting audio from the source and through the mic. The way I say I have to get around this is use headphones. I have some. They hurt my ears, but I do have some. I do have some headphones. I might have to start doing it though. Okay.
Thank you, Clive, for this.
All right. So yeah, I'll have to adjust around on that.
Everything. It's That's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
I'm sure it will be. I got sensitive ears, and I got it and all kind of stuff, so it kind of like headphones and stuff that kind of hurt my ears. Well, Eliza has sensitive ears too, so she got that from me. She gets ear infections a lot.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it.
And like I said, I thought I was going to finish up all the side quests tonight, but no, I didn't. At least I finished up this one. And we're going to go around, see what we can find about the rest of the side quests, and see what we got to. See what we got for the rest of the side quests before we call it a stream. And then the next stream, hopefully, no more side quests unlocked, and maybe we can finish up the side quest. So now we got Jill joining our party, which is nice. Alright, so first we're going to go to the hideaway and see what side quests are in here. Looks like we have... Ooh. First things first, I got a reward.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright, so it looks like in here we have one side quest. And it's going to be through a letter. So we have to go to our chambers. I can show off some of the treasures we got. I can explain a little bit where we got them from. And all that kind of stuff real quick. And then accept the side, read the letter, accept that quest. And then we'll go around some of the other areas and accept their quest real quick. Alright, so here's the Wall of Memories. That's the oath. Where it's where Clive pledges allegiance to Sid. The emblem of the hangman. The emblem of Martha's Rest. Pledge where Sir Wade pledges his loyalty to both Joshua and Clyde, but also to the Guardians of the Flame. Emblem of the Crimson Caravan. The helmet that was at Clive's and Joshua's dad's grave. The flowers we just got. Sid's goblet. The model airship that Mid tried to make. The representatives from Rosaria, Dameki, and Sembrek. A cap from Vivian when she graduated from the University of Canberra. Drink from Gab's hometown. Us making medicine. Helping Sharon clear her name. Apples that we grew in here. When we rescued the Chocobo and got our Chocobo. And Clive's old sword. His first sword that he ever had. Alright, so we got... Alright, let's see. I'm aware there are matters of much greater import which demand your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves. I might ask you for a single favor concerning Prince Dion. Okay.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
It occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reminding me from a distance the home who made me I am today, and yet that I thought I should never set eyes on upon it again. But those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself. But I'm a whole again, thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill the gaps of knowledge and not the holes in his soul, for which I will never be. Blah blah blah. What? You didn't think I was going to say that stuff about hiding my engine, did you? What you know, I've already pine pot picked out and everything. But if you're going to own this great adventure, you'll need to be quick about your business of that ruddy god of yours. Take too long, and somebody clever might beat you to the prize. Blah 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 blah. Ada seems fond of the silver boat we gave her, so much so that she's been taking steps, setting the top of her belly as she rests. They hear her tell it. The rascal kicks something fierce when she does too. Sounds like we got another fighter on our hands. And none too soon. I can hardly wait to teach our new curse breaker everything I know. I suppose we can all celebrate first. And it feels like a lifetime ago. It wasn't like the afternoon on Man's Hill, which you already know. Alright, so that is it for the hideaway right now. So next area we'll go here to the Mill Inn to accept the side quest here. Looks like we got one side quest here. Over here. Let's just accept the side quest.
Here to help me pack. Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact. You're really going to go through with this, then? I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well,
of course.
In fact, if it's within my power to help you, I will. It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place.
So you gotta take the kids to the hideaway. Okay.
Provided for and loved. The hideaway. Of course. The children will be more than welcome. Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lure? Are you still here?
What is it, Verda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcro, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned.
Oh god, so we're gonna have to deal with that.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Verda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Well, we'll take care of this all next stream.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation. Understood. I'll do what I can to convince everyone else.
Good luck, fucker. Lines in the sand too. Alright, so that was that one. Will be the next one. Alright, so we got one here in Tabor. Okay. What we have in Tabor. Looks like we got one over here. Oh, it's in here. Okay.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new
oh fuck, we gotta go to Ash.
In our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a saviour cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with oxalic acid.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the third chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost.
We'll look for him.
Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of this, for as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleberg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed.
All right.
If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then with my hopes, and may the fire of flame ever burn in your heart.
All right, so we got Duty Undying 2.
When last I heard from him,
Looks like we have another one up here in Northreach. Yay! So many side quests. Where's the one in Northreach? Oh, over here by the Vale. Okay.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if you don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke.
Is it Isabel who needs us?
Saw the captain just now.
Yeah, it looks like it's Isabel. Yay! Whew.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Yep.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is the most overbearing, supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No, he must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
She will.
Myself and several other like-minded individuals.
Yep.
Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire, that they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him.
But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to get another enemy.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch. Perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe...
Right away.
Yeah, it's bad to seek out Felipe.
Pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
So we got under new management, too. Well, one more thing to check, and then I'm going to call it a stream. Easier way to check for side quests is just come right over here. Now, I might only have these last 4 to take care of. So, let's see. Alright. Night, dude. Yeah, I'm about to head for bed. I got to be at work. I got to get up early for work and everything, so. We got that one. We got... Okay. So we got all the quests. Make sure there's no more hunts. Make sure we got all of those. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to end it here. When we come back, we got these last 4 side quests to take care of. And I think some of those side quests will lead to hunts and take care of those. And hopefully we'll get the last piece for the ultimate weapon. And then all we got to do is just head over to Ultima and beat the game. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the DLC later or not. I've never played the DLC, but right now, after that, I might play something. I'll probably play something else. But so probably 2 more streams now. I thought I was going to be able to finish up all the side quests tonight, but I didn't quite finish them. But we'll do that next time. So y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good night.